Hey everybody, how's it going? I don't know. I feel like people are really afraid about the future right now. Everybody's freaking out. I'm not. I don't focus on that stuff. I'm afraid of two things: sharks and coming on my own face by accident. I work so hard to make sure that never happens to me again. Because I always thought it was just a good time until it happened to me. And then I felt dirty, I felt ashamed. I felt like I let my dad down. And that is why every time I jerk off now, I always wear a welding mask. For safety. I've been thinking about time travel a lot recently. If you could travel back in time, where would you go? Yesterday? Was it that good? Fix it? Was it like a monumental mistake? It's interesting that you're here now and not trying to fix yesterday's mistake now. If I could travel back in time, I would go back to the Roman times, because according to their statues, I have the perfect size penis. It'd be great. I'd be the model for just the dick part of the statue. Like they use like a muscular man for the rest of it, and then they're like, bring in the dick guy. He's like, sorry, it's kind of cold today. He's like, never apologize. I don't know. Dick pics, do you send dick pics? Yeah, me neither, because of what I said in that last joke. So what I do now is I just take a picture of my balls and send it with the caption that says, imagine the dick that goes with these. It's a nightmare down there, isn't it? It's bad. My dick looks good like once, maybe twice a year. Usually during an equinox. Everything's gotta line up. Day is as long as night. Venus is in retrograde. It's Free Rita's Day. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. I think I need to change. I need a career. I'm starting to think I might be like perfect to be a priest. Not because I believe in God, just because I think I'm done trying to fuck people. It's not just my decision; it's everyone's. But I feel like I'm afraid I'm going to show up to sign up to be a priest and be like, guys, sign me up. I don't want to have sex with anybody. And they'd be like, no, you don't understand. To be a priest, you've got to want to have sex with something you're not supposed to, and then try not to do it. I'd be like, wait, I thought like being a priest is about like spreading the word of God, helping the community. Like, no, we're just edging forever. If you do it right, you come as you die. That's how you get to heaven. It shoots you there. You just gotta like make sure you die on your belly. God's got so many weird rules, guys. I don't know. I do think I could be gay if I had to be, though. You know, like if somebody said please a couple times. I think I could do it. It would just have to be Pretty Woman rules, which is no kissing for anyone who hasn't seen the movie Pretty Woman. Maybe I am gay if I'm the only guy in here who's seen the movie Pretty Woman. But yeah, I think I could pull it off. It's just gonna be tough, you know, like because of just like all of like the extra anal upkeep that's involved. Like my butt bleeds once a month already, and that's just from a bad diet. And that's just from stuff coming out, guys. Who knows what's gonna happen once I start putting things in there? It's gonna be a real leaky faucet. I have a pretty weird job right now, actually. I process obituaries for a newspaper. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird because like I deal with people who are in mourning every day, and the thing about them is they are terrible customers. Like I have to be ruthless sometimes to like get work done. Like people call and like, I'm calling to pay for the obituary for my brother, and I have to be like, sorry, the deadline was 3 minutes ago. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, deadline's 3 minutes ago. They're like, but he's gonna be dead forever. Like maybe next time your brother dies, you'll check your emails. I had one lady that like snapped me out of it. Like she really got to me for a sec. Like she called and she was fully crying. It was tough. She was like, "I'm calling to pay for my baby boy's obituary." And I was like, "Oh man, this is brutal. I'm about to pull up the obituary for a 2-year-old." And then I pulled it up and he was 52. And I was like, "That ain't no goddamn baby boy. Now quit your crying and give me your credit card number." Obituaries are crazy expensive, by the way. Like, if you're gonna die, try and do it in a way that's interesting enough that they'll write a news article about it. I told my family, when I die, if they find my corpse, just like take it, stab it a couple times, throw it in a river. Front page, mystery man found in lake. Perfect. It's a great way to remember me. It's an okay job. My last job was way worse. I used to be a pizza delivery driver, and that's a weird job. One of the weirdest things about it is how excited little kids get when you show up to their house to deliver pizza. Like sometimes I'm just out living my life and a little kid will just remember me. Like I was out just at the mall and some kid was like, "Hey, I remember you." And I was like, "What?" And the kid's dad was like, "Yeah, what?" The kid was like, "He came to Timmy's house the other day." I'm just like, "Why are you being so vague?" The dad's just like, "What was he doing at Timmy's?" Kid's like, "He brought us treats for being good little boys." Come on, kid, you don't know how bad that sounds. Dad's furious. He's like, "Did you fuck my son?" I had to calm down, like, "Dude, let him finish the story. Hold on a second." And finally, the kid's like, "No, Timmy's mom bought us pizza for helping her clean the house, and he delivered it." I was like, "See, I didn't have sex with your kid, and even if I wanted to, I wouldn't, because he doesn't know how to shut the fuck up." I don't need a gossip. I need a kid who doesn't kiss and tell. I'm sorry, that's so bad. That's awful. I promise I don't have sex with kids. I just use them to practice making out. Some people don't like that. When I say that, sometimes people are like, "That's a confession." I don't know, if you guys can't tell, emotionally I am a disaster. Like, I've never cried at a funeral, and that makes me feel like a serial killer. But if there's like a Super Bowl commercial where a dog and a horse are friends, I'll bawl my eyes out. All of my uncles will call me a bitch. I'll lash out. I'll be like, "Hey, at least I wasn't the one crying at Aunt Margaret's funeral." And he's just like, "That was my wife." It's always been like that, though. I've never cried at real life stuff. It's always been something dumb, like a song or a movie. Like when I was 9, I spent a lot of time at my cousin's house, and she would always be watching these Britney Spears music videos. And I can't lie to you guys, the song Lucky made me cry a lot. She's jamming out to the song, and I'm just in the background like, if there's nothing missing in my life, why do these tears come at night? Thinking back on it now, it's kind of obvious. My birth mother was a heroin addict. That's why these tears came at night. It's all right, guys. I feel like the least my birth mother could have done for me was to have done a little bit of heroin while she was pregnant with me. You know, that way I would have like come out thinner. Or at least would have been like a cooler baby. 1 month old, already been to rehab. That's such a cool baby. I'd be the kind of baby your parents tell you not to hang out with. Just got like sunglasses on, tying off with my own umbilical cord, sucking on somebody else's mom's tit. Cool baby. All right, that's it from me, guys. Thanks a lot.